On a scale of 1 to 10, how brave are you? Because only the most courageous viewers can sit through these terrifying clips. I guess we'll see how far you get. Okay, so here we go. Number 1. Encounter with the Poltergeist. Tim Morozov, a paranormal investigator, has spent many nights in haunted houses, and this one he says is the worst. We'll examine the rationale behind this later. At first, he sees something on a screen. The lights eventually go out. After that, something starts sneaking in. Tim investigates further. As he is unable to locate anything, he opts to take a nap, even though he knows this is a bad idea. It seemed the demon choked him, and that's not all. The inscription he claims was written as if from inside the mirror. The demon is later seen on the screen again. He is found hiding when Tim goes in search of him, and the game goes on. Up until the demon makes its move, that is. Tim is really fortunate to be alive. Number 2. Possessed. How strongly do you believe in possessions by evil spirits? Check out this terrifying video. It just might change your mind. The footage shows what appears to be a possession. A young man is kneeling on the floor, his eyes rolled into the back of his head. Somewhat diabolical growling sounds are coming from him. A few of men stand over him, seemingly attempting to exorcise the demon, while others gather around him. The possessed man's forehead is touched by one of the men. When it gets to that point, the clip ends. Viewers are left to wonder if this man was able to exorcise the demon within him. Number 3. Monster of the water. Next time, take a careful look before dipping your toes in the water. This terrifying video uploaded by YouTuber Cincy depicts an unknown creature making its way to the water's edge. At first glance, it's impossible to identify. It appears to be a blob. Then, as it moves through the water, its movements resemble those of a human. Until you see its face, that is. What exactly is it? The creature possesses 2 enormous tusks, in addition to a set of little sharp teeth, red eyes, an angry brow, and large ears. To be honest, it looks like a monster. To the best of my knowledge, it is not a species of animal that currently exists. It looks like something out of a nightmare to me. Number 4. Bizarre creature. What do you do when you come upon a strange mutant creature? Of course, cook it and eat it. At least, it is the decision of these folks. If you dare take a look, they drag this strange-looking creature from a cave. It resembles a root vegetable with eyeballs. After that, they cook it. It's finally time to eat. Some commenters believe it resembles a mandrake root, and in a way it does. But what about those eyes? Number 5. The White Robe Woman. At around 1 a.m., a watchman is dozing in his chair when a special guest wakes him up with a racket. As reported by Wo Kon-hai official in March of 2022, the road watchman looks down it and sees nothing. After zoning out once more, something falls from above into his lap. He searches for the perpetrator once more, but comes up empty-handed. After a few more hours of sleep, the motorcycle begins to move on its own, and the cane in his grasp is kicked out from under him. A woman in white enters the frame at this point. She goes down the road with one arm raised. She then returns and approaches the sleeping man. She sits and watches him for a moment before walking away. However, with her departure, one of his legs is kicked out from under him. He falls to the ground. Is this night watchman doomed to stay awake all night? This lady in white does not appear to want him to sleep. Time for a bonus clip. A scary figure was sighted near a graveyard in an old home. Published by Scary and Mysterious Stuff in April of 2022. What would you do if you encountered this figure in the night? The cameraman explores the grounds of a villa that is supposed to have been abandoned 2 decades ago, after the unexpected deaths of 3 family members. At night, villagers claim to hear sounds emerging from the location. Rumors of evil magic being cast in the region also make these grounds taboo. As he's exploring them anyway, he captures a shadow figure walking off. He follows him but doesn't see anyone. He later hears crying. He discovers this unholy dread when he opens the door. Can he get away from it? Will he be haunted by this sound forever? Which of these chilling clips frightened you? Let us know in the comments below. We hope you'll join our channel's subscriber family if you haven't already. Thank you for tuning in.